Hello my beauty buddies. Today I will show you what I've hauled lately and what I've received in PR. I will put the PR items after I've done all of the actual items that I purchased on my own in case you aren't interested in PR items. My friend Michelle Huang does that and I think that's a great idea. So before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet and hit that notification bell so you get an email whenever I put a video out. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, always posting there and some fun stuff and stories, so it'd be kind of fun to see you there too. All right, let's get into it. To start with, let's take a look at this Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. So I ordered this because Natasha Denona had a sale, and they don't usually have things on sale on her site that I have found. First of all, I've got a notification about it, so I was really interested to try this foundation. I'd heard good things about it. It applies quite nicely. I a lot of times like a fuller coverage makeup, kind of one and done type of a thing. This is not that, but it's really nice, and I really do like it. I had to kind of figure out how to apply it though, because I think at first I was using too much. So what I found is kind of doing a light application. I prefer a brush to the sponge, although if I put a little too much, taking a sponge that doesn't have anything on it and going over it at the end has really worked well for me. So yes, I've really enjoyed this and was pleasantly surprised because I didn't know what to expect. In case you're wondering, the color that I use that's working well for me is 40. The other item that I got during that Natasha Denona sale was this palette. This is the Diamond and Blush. I have the other one, but I did not, have this color. This is the peachier one that has that yellow highlight. And I have to say, I have been enjoying it. I love the other one that I have, and I'd always wanted this one, but I just couldn't justify buying another one. But when it was, I believe, like 25 or 30% off, I went for it, and I've been enjoying it very much. So I think for my skin tone, this is a bit dark, but it's just beautiful. I've used it on my eyes before. This yellow highlight is kind of fun and interesting. I don't have anything like that, so it's kind of different, but I've been enjoying it. I picked this up at Sephora, not on sale, and this is the Natasha Denona Tan, Bronze, and Glow palette. Want to make sure I said that correctly. And I was really excited about this because I wanted to have something small, portable, would travel well. This is sturdy packaging that had the bronzing and the glow all in one, so I could just take this along on a trip. It works very nicely. I like the look I get with it. I'm very happy with the quality, the application. I like the look I get a bit better with my Tom Ford bronzer overall, but have really enjoyed this. I also picked up this palette at Sephora. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, and it's quite beautiful. It's not my absolute favorite of her palettes. The gold will always have #1 in my heart. Well, I guess until something else comes out, right? But it's held #1 position since it came out. But this is really pretty, works really well. I have it on my eyes right now. I think I'm getting really fun looks from it. The only thing is that if I do take it with me to travel, I do need to bring along like the camel palette or something else, because I like to have kind of, an ivory off white-ish matte or lighter shimmer than what's going on here with these golds. And, really the only transition color in here is this peach, which is very pretty and works great with these colors, but I'm trying to get a little bit more of a toned down look. I do bring that along with me, so glad I bought it. No regrets at all. I finally broke down and got myself a Mason Pearson brush. I have always wanted to try a Mason Pearson brush because I've heard so many great things about them and they last forever and they're so good for you. And I did, because Costco had them online, and I have found some great deals on luxury products at Costco.com. So here it is. Isn't she pretty? I haven't used it yet because I didn't want to have hair in it if I was showing it. So here we go. This will be the first brush. Da, da, da. This one is boar bristle and nylon, which is supposed to be good for long hair. They have a whole description. Where is it? Oh, I think it's on the little flyer. One sec. Here, that tells you which brushes to use for what type of hair. And they're saying for bristle with nylon, they're saying that the mixture is good combination for thicker long hair. So that's what I went for. And this one is the Handy, I believe. No, Popular. This is the Popular. And when I look at it, it says Popular, so I can feel popular. And also it came with a little cleaner here. There's a whole way that it describes in here for you to put soap on this and kind of clean this. So it's really neat that it comes with this. So these are supposed to last forever and really be good for your hair, distributing the oils throughout your hair. And I'm really excited to have this. If you buy nothing else at the Nordstrom sales, whether it's the annual sale or when they do this around the holidays, I would highly suggest you pick this up. This is the Slip Silk Pillowcase Dual Set. You get two for $119. It's usually $170 if you were buying two of them, because individually, you know, they're like, I don't know, what, $85 each. And I picked up this color because I didn't want white again. I do have it in white, pink, and now this more of a beigey color, because when I travel, then I won't accidentally leave it on the bed if it pops out at me as a different color. I actually have some by different brands that are bright purple and darker colors that really jump off the bed and scream, because I've lost pillowcases before leaving them in hotel rooms. This makes such a difference for your hair and your skin. To sleep on silk, just think about it. Cotton crumples up, you lay on silk and it just smooths out when your face hits it. Also, it does not absorb moisture from your skin like cotton does. Cotton can absorb up to 20 times its size per molecule of the moisture. So you get ready for bed, you put all this great stuff on your skin, and then you lay down and it's getting sucked into your pillow. And there's a whole bunch of other reasons that silk is so good for you. And this is mulberry silk, which is the best kind that you can get. So this is really winter. I have other videos about silk pillowcases. I have 3 or 4 of them, I believe. So if you want more information about silk, I won't get into all that right now, but go watch those videos because you'll learn a lot about silk. I just feel like silk pillowcases have made such a difference for my hair and skin. I'm 52 years old. I started sleeping on silk at about 17 years old, and I think it has made a world of difference. It would be in my top 3 things if I had to get rid of everything else beauty-wise, honestly, it really would. I also stocked up on Moroccan Oil Glimmer Shine. This is a shine spray that you just mist over your hair. I've been using this for years, just was running out, and wait, I haven't even started this one. Hold on, let me just get it going before I, come on. Okay, here it goes. So you just do a thin mist like that. I let it just kind of fall on my hair. Yep, here it comes. And then you get much more shimmer to your hair. It has that amazing fragrance that Moroccan Oil has, which is just a soft, I don't know how to even explain the fragrance, but it's wonderful. So if you're looking for a shine spray that won't weigh your hair down, because with me, with my straight, thinner hair, I always have to look for that. The other thing I picked up from Moroccan Oil was this dry body oil. I love body oils. I have very dry skin on my body, and I just used this one for the first time actually this morning. Went on beautifully. I just rubbed it, I sprayed it on, then I rubbed it in, and then on top of it, I put some body makeup to even out my skin tone, make me look tanner, and it just worked beautifully with the products that I put on top of it. So I'm really happy about this. Also has that wonderful fragrance, so I highly recommend this. I've tried their hand creams. They have kind of a body butter. I don't remember exactly what they call it, but that was really good too. And I am just a slave to their hair products. I also picked up this lipstick by Wander Beauty. It's dual-sided, so that way and that way. And not only do I like the colors, one that I have are Nikki Beach and BB. But what I really like about it is I generally don't like matte lipstick very much. Like liquid lipsticks, the really drying ones, I always end up throwing a balm or something on top of them because I just can't take that dry look. I mean, I guess I grew up, you know, during the 80s and 90s when, you know, more of a regular lipstick was in. I just like the feel of that. And what I like about these is they look matte on, but they don't look or feel really dry on my lips. There's still a little bit of a slip, but they just get this almost stained, kissed look on. I mean, it's really nice. I'm really liking this. I have other Wander Beauty products. I think I have blush, mascara, and one of their masks. And this is my favorite thing so far. I mean, the other ones are nice. Other than the mask, I figure it's a peeling one, and I washed it off. I don't peel off. It was fun to do once, but it's not great to be pulling on my skin like that. But I love their lipsticks, and I would totally buy these again. I'm really happy with this. I also picked up the Meteorites. This is the pressed version of it, and I got a darker color. I got the number 4 Doré, and I have a lighter version with the little balls, but you know, I'm always flipping those balls out of the little tub, and then, you know, they get lost, or I'm crawling around the floor looking for them, and I don't feel like I can get as even of an application of the product. I mean, you know, it's just, so I like this pressed form, and I have to say, I don't feel like this is a dark color here. I'm gonna just rub it all like as if I'm doing it with my brush. So as you can see, I have this all over my face right now with bronzer and blush and all other kinds of stuff, of course. But I just love the glow that it's giving me all over my skin. So highly recommend this. It does have a pretty strong fragrance. I feel like once I apply it to my face, the fragrance does fade. But overall, really happy with this, and I don't know why it took me so long to pick it up. I've been using Kogan Dough Aqua Foundation and lighting powder for a long time. Love it, love it, love it. And the company actually sent me some PR, some skincare and stuff a while back that I've been using, and I've got a review coming out, but I wanted to kind of do more of a full face of their products. So I picked up their foundation brush because they just came out with this, and I wanted to see how that worked with the foundation that I love so much. And then I also picked up this little highlight and sculpt that they have. They actually call it the My Fashni Contrast Powder Glow. And then I also picked up this, oops, open up, there, whoa. This blush. This is actually what I have on my cheeks right now because the peach went really well, I thought, with the look I had going. And then I also got one of their eyeshadow quads. And the eyeshadow gives you a very subtle look. It lasts all day, it goes on really nicely, but if you're looking for like the pow kind of thing going, it's not like that. It's just a more subtle look. Like this would be perfect, you know, for the office, you know, to do just a kind of more, let's say, less heavy-handed look. Not that I think that wearing darker makeup looks heavy-handed, but you know what I mean. You don't look like you're ready to go out. You just look nice and natural and pretty. Another thing I picked up were my DHC Virgin Oil Swab. I can't live without these. They help me correct my makeup mistakes. I actually have some here in a little jar all the time, ready to use, and also in my bathroom. Basically, you can just, you know, tear off the plastic and use a half. You know, like I just used this one before I started this video, and I could use the other half, or you could use both at once. But it's very, very subtle, and because the olive oil, it just soaks into your skin, there's so little. If I correct something, I don't have an oil slick, it doesn't wreck my makeup. It's amazing. And you know when you get little things in the corner of your eye, oh, it's wonderful because it's an extra, whoops, slim little Q-tip-y type of a thing. So these are just, I don't know how I ever lived without them. The other thing I picked up were the Scott Barnes brushes. This is his brush set. It's a set of 10 brushes, but for some reason I misplaced one, so right now my set is 9. Overall, I'm enjoying them. They are synthetic. For certain, especially eye brushes, I prefer usually natural hair brushes, but there's some really unique ones in here, and I've been really enjoying using them. Let me know if you guys want me to do a specific review on these brushes. Moving on to PR, let's start with some skincare. So this was sent to me by Curology. Curology actually has you send pictures into them, and they have a dermatologist, I had a physician's assistant look at my skin, and then they prescribed this for me. And it is tretinoin, azelaic acid, and niacinamide, and it's specially made up for my skin. She and I went back and forth several times about what I'm looking for in terms of improving my skin, and she came up with this formulation. And then they also threw in their moisturizer and their cleanser, and I'm probably going to do a video on this because, spoiler alert, is actually working. My chin tends to get really red, and I just kind of figured my chin is red. There's not much I can do about it. I use all my other skincare. I'm really happy with my skin. I guess if my chin's red, my chin is red. And it's actually been dying down. So I'm really happy about that. When you see me applying foundations, you know, in this video, if you see my chin being a little redder, that's because I have some wipes here, some makeup wipes, and usually use them just for my hands. I was like, yeah, I'll just take the foundation off with it, and the minute I did that, that stuff is so harsh, it actually kind of burns and made my chin redder than it is. But I went and then just got some Sensi Bio and used that instead to take it off, and that worked way better. So that is why you see a little bit more redness than I really have right now, but it's an actual improvement. Moving on to cushion foundations. This was gifted to me by Sawasu through Octoly, and this is really pretty case. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Feels really luxury in your hand. And what's really nice, oh, it does come with a extra refill in here, so you get 2 of them in here. And it is the number 23 medium beige that I have. Unfortunately, I think it's a little too light for me at this time of year. So when you see me applying it, it's light because, you know, it's hard to tell online with swatches. And I should have known to go a little darker, because usually with this type of K-beauty stuff, they run a little lighter. It applies nicely though. I will be using this more in winter when my skin is a little lighter color than it is right now, and it lasts, I think, more like to the 6-hour mark. I find most cushion foundations on me don't last as long as a traditional foundation, but really like it, and I think that the way that it looks when I have it on is really beautiful. What I really like about this is that it has SPF 50. I tend to often keep cushion foundations in my handbag. My friend who's a professional makeup artist over at Neiman Marcus and does weddings and stuff, Brittany, you've probably heard me talk about her before. She's the one who gave me that idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, what a fantastic idea, because then you can touch up on the go and you're adding SPF. Also gifted to me via Octoly by Mora Pacific is this other cushion foundation, also SPF 50, and this one I have in the color 204 light medium, and this one actually matches my skin perfectly. I love the way it looks when it's on. The lasting power for me is about the 4 to 6 hours depending what I'm doing. If I'm just, home or whatever, it definitely lasts the 6 hours. But if I'm out and about and doing things, again, it doesn't last as long as traditional foundation, but the look is gorgeous. So hopefully this packaging here, just make sure it looks pretty still, because I've had this in my handbag. I have brought it along with me. We've been in San Diego a lot. My son's moving down there. He just graduated from college. He's starting his job down there. And this has just been wonderful to have for touch up on the go. We were doing active things and scootering and stuff. And then afterwards I was like, fix myself. And this was great. It Cosmetics gifted me a couple of their SPF 50 CC creams. This one is the Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream and Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum SPF 50. This is the Your Skin But Better line, and also this brush to put it on with. This is the, let's say, I know it's Heavenly Luxe Bye Bye Foundation number 22 brush, and I really like this brush with this foundation. I think I might like it even more than the silver one that they have, although I really have had good luck with that. This one is just a bit finer, and I find that I can kind of flick up under my eyes really well, and then just have to get into the inner corners with something else. I have this foundation on actually right now, and really have been enjoying it. And again, it's got that SPF 50, so it's wonderful for summer or just to throw on before you go outside if that's all you do. One tip though, if you put this on, less is more. Build up thin layers if you're doing that. And what I really have learned to do totally by accident is once you have your foundation on, just let it soak in for about 5 minutes. It makes such a difference. I did that for the first time a while back because I had something to do. I ran off and didn't apply my other things right away. And I came back and I just thought that the finish, I enjoyed it so much more than I ever had before. And I liked it before, but now I really love it. Last PR items I wanted to show you are by City Beauty. They sent me some skincare and some lip gloss. This is San Diego. I love this color. I think it's so gorgeous. I wear this all the time. And they were nice enough to send me another one. They knew that I liked the first one they sent me because I guess I kept posting about it because I kept wearing it because I just like it so much. It's kind of that perfect peachy pink with a bit of a gold shimmer to it. I probably can't see it much on my hand, but absolutely love it. It's a thicker type of a gloss, not obnoxiously, but if you want absolutely no stickiness, really just more slip, this does have a bit more tackiness to it. And then they also sent me, this is their Blue Defense Hydrogel, and this is supposed to help us fight the aging that happens to us from all the blue light we're exposed to nowadays, being from computers, our cell phones and all that. And it comes with this really nice little spoon. This is metal, a really nice quality, and all the packaging is really quite nice. Let me show you what the blue gel looks like. So I've been using this day and night for a couple weeks now, and I barely used any. A little bit goes so far because it's a gel. It has a very light, fresh fragrance. Maybe a bit to the citrusy side, but not enough to where you notice it on your skin after you've applied it. So I've been using that. And then they also had sent me this Invisicrepe Body Balm. I get the wrinkles going here when I wake up in the morning. They are really bad. And if I get any sun on my chest, I try not to. I try to put sun protection on or wear a shirt that's not look out like this as much as possible. But it was getting really not very attractive looking. So I've been using this, and I have to tell you guys, it's only been a couple weeks, and I'm using it morning and night, I'm already seeing a bit of difference of my skin looks plumper here, and when I wake up, I sleep on my side, which is the worst, right? But I can't get myself to sleep on my back. It doesn't have that look for, an hour of lines there, so that's been great. It's funny, they sent me that, and then a week later, they sent me this. I guess they repackaged, so they want me to have the latest packaging, which also has more in it, I believe, right? This was 4 ounces, and this is 5 ounces, so this is the new packaging, but the product inside is the same. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are. I'll see you soon.